Good morning, everyone. This is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I wanted to share not necessarily a haul, but I bought the Say It, what is it called? Say It with Style Crafter's Companion, the binder that had all the different sentiment stamps, and it comes with a die that you would stamp out the whole thing and then you would cut out the whole thing. Well, I purchased that, and it came, I enrolled in the auto ship, and I'm so glad I did, because one of the things that I lack in my craft room, even though I have a lot of things, are sentiment stamps. And so I did pick up that binder way back. It's been a couple months now, I think. So they came out with the auto enroll, whatever it was they were sending you. And mine came in the mail yesterday, so I want to share with you what it looks like. It came with these dies that say you and love. So these two were in there. And the binder does have like a zipper. I'm not sure if I can pull it out. Let me see if I can take it out and share it with y'all. I kind of have my lights in the way. Oh. But I'll see if I can take it out so you guys can see what it looks like. A lot of my things that I work with are right under my island, because these are things that I grab all the time, and it's easy for me if I'm creating here and I don't have to move away from my workstation. Anyway, this is the beautiful binder from Crafter's Companion. It is this Say It with Style little logo there, and I really need to put my stamps away. I mean my dies. It comes with two of the dies, and it's a whole, like half a sheet. And I'll tell you what these measure really quick. These measure, oops, wrong way, Ida. These measure about 8 3/4 inches long. So it's pretty long, by 5 3/4 wide. So these are pretty long, and they come in these two clear pockets, and these are made that when you stamp out your, I'm not going to put this one in because I'm going to show you how it goes. Anyway, you stamp out your sentiments first, and then you can cut them all out at the same time, and it comes with two pockets for that. And then it also came with a clear pocket, like a longer one. And then it came with a magnetic sheet. So now I know the purpose of this sheet. So mine came in. And I'm going to share with you what was in that auto ship. So you get the two dies that, of course, I'm going to take off of the carrier and add them to the magnetic sheet. And then it came with the twine and satin ribbon. So this is a very thin, I think it's like 1/8 of an inch ribbon. I love thin ribbon like this. So you get a pink, a white, a cream, and a darker peach. Oh, I want to sneeze. And then it comes with this twine as well. I know it's gonna do that. Sorry, guys. So it comes with this, and then it comes with the card blanks in all those colors. So you get the white, the cream. It's more like a pale yellow, the darker peach. And to me, this is not really a pink. It's more like a peachy pink. So it's more peach than pink to me. And then it comes with the coordinating envelopes. So you get them in all the colors as well. And then it comes with, I had already recorded this video and I had to re-record it. So these are already open. So it comes with the blank sheets as well, where you can stamp on and layer on the inside of your card, because these are the exact color of the card blank. So I would think, let me take out a colored one. No, I was going to say that they were probably white on the inside, but they're not. So although I can tell you that these are very thin and these are thick. So this might be like a 65-pound cardstock, and the cards are pretty thick. It's a pretty thick base. So really not sure what the purpose of these are, and they're the exact same colors. And that's okay by me. They can add more to the kit if they want. I am not going to say no. So these are lighter colors that coordinate perfectly with your cardstocks if you wanted to do something else or layer or whatever. And then here is the stamp that's going to be added to my binder. It already comes with the holes in the sheet, the carrier. And these, again, like I said, they are made to, let me slide this over. They are made to, that when you print them out, stamp them out, you actually get your large die, and you line up all the crosshairs with the ones that are on the stamp. And then, of course, you cut them out, and they line up perfectly, and you get to cut all of your sentiments at the same time. And I have tried these before, and they work pretty well. The only thing that these are acrylic stamps, and sometimes when you add ink, like for example, a Stampin' Up ink, when it kind of beads up and the stamping is not that great. What I do to mine, I stamp with StazOn, because StazOn, when you add StazOn to a stamp, it kind of gives you a grab, like it'll hold on, it clings onto there. So that's what I do. I actually add StazOn for the first time, and then and I don't clean it off. I leave it like that, then I use it. And anytime I add any color of ink to it, even though the StazOn is pretty dry, the ink will go on better. That's what I do. A lot of people say sand them down. I really wouldn't want to damage them like that, so I just use the StazOn. It works for me. So anyway, that's what these are. That's what these are for, and they go in that binder. And like I said, the magnetic sheet that's in there, of course, I would take these off and add them to the carrier. Another thing that I picked up is the comb for the bows. Now, I thought this comb was going to be thicker than my previous one, and I wanted the longer handle on it, like so I could grab onto it better. But it's pretty thin, so I wish it had been thicker. But what I do like about this is that it has the bigger opening right here. So when you're making your bow, either you can use these slots to slot in your ribbon to hold it, or you can just hold it with your thumb. And of course, your very first placement would be in between. It would be right in between the center right here. And then I would wrap it around. I would come over 2 or 3 or however many I wanted to make. And then I would go back and slide it right down through the middle. And then I would go a couple of them, same distance that I did over here on the opposite side, and then I would bring it on this side. Now I could continue in that way and make like a double loop or however many loops I want, but if I wanted to stop here, all I would have to do now was to push this in between that center hole right there. And what I like about it, that it's big enough that I could even use my thumb and just pull it up and make my knot right here. Now, I'm not going to make a tight knot because I'm using this for a different project, but I will make a loose knot where I can show you, give you an idea of what it looks like. So here would be your perfect bow, and this is very thin, very compact. If you were going to store it, you know, it doesn't take up very much room because it's flat. The other one takes up less because it doesn't have the handle, but neither one of them really take up any room because they're less than 1/4 of an inch thick. So this is a great way to keep something handy in your tools where you create, because if you wanted to make a quick and beautiful bow, this would help you do it. Another thing that I picked up was, it's right here on my desk. I picked up these, I was doing some coloring on a tag that I made, and I'll share that with you right now. I am going to share on how I did this, but I'm going to share with you. I was trying to color in this, the pumpkins right here, this little arrangement. And I'm not a very good colorist, so I'm just learning. But I needed something white to give it shadow right there. And my friend Carolyn was trying to help me because she does color and draw and all that. I'm not a colorist, and I'm just learning. But I really didn't have anything white other than the gel pens. So she recommended that I use like a white crayon or anything like that. Well, I went on Amazon and I picked up this pan pastel in the white titanium, which is really, really nice. It goes on, it's like very creamy, and you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna just put it on my hand. It goes on very creamy. So I picked that up to give highlights to whenever I'm coloring something. Although I didn't buy the applicators, that's one thing I forgot. Maybe I'll just get some little cheap makeup sponges and use that. And another thing I picked up are these white charcoal pencils. And so they're just white to give highlight to any project that I'm trying to color. And I say trying because, like I said, I'm not really a colorist. So I picked that up, and there was one other die that I picked up. Let me see, what did I do with it? I have everything scattered, guys. Actually, there's a couple of things that I picked up. Another thing that I picked up was this 3D embossing folder. I'll turn it to the back so you can see. So it's like the trees and the snow and the little the dried up trees, and then like a pine tree or a Christmas tree. And I did emboss a paper. Let me see if I can find it with that. I've been trying to keep my desk clean, but I am working on a project, so I got stuff everywhere. Here it is. So here is the embossing, the piece of paper that I embossed. So it is a 3D embossing folder. I do try to use a thicker weight cardstock when I do that. And I spritz it with water before I emboss it, because that brings out more of the details. And then I did buy one more die that I want to share with y'all. I think it's in this pile. I have piles everywhere. What did I do with it? Hold on one second, guys. I thought I had it right here handy. I was sharing I sent my friend a picture of it because I think it's really nice, and it wasn't very expensive either. Well, what did I do with that thing? Here it is. Here it is. I think, yeah. So I bought this die from Spellbinders, and it is an ornament die. So you get the ornament, you get the little truck and the trees, and then you get the overlay that has, I think it says Merry Christmas, and then it's got the snowbanks, and then the little pieces that go on the truck, the wheels and stuff like that. And then you can either use this one as well too, and this is more like a snowy, like snow falling, and that's what it looks like. But you don't have to use the outer one if you don't want to. But I did pick this one up. I will link this one in the description box. And not the Crafter's Companion, but the other products that I picked up, if I can find them, I will link them in the description box. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day. Oh, I forgot one thing, guys. I also picked up this Delica gold ink. I love the way it inks. I have another gold ink pad that it doesn't stand out. This is very vibrant. You can tell that it's gold when you stamp it, whether it be on black or on white. it really does stand out, and you can tell that you stamped it in gold. So this is a must-have for the holidays. So I did pick this up in this color, and I have it in the rose gold that I really like. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have to share with y'all today. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.